Hi everyone, my name is Megan and welcome back to What's Your Why. Today's episode is going to be taken over by
Kerryann,
who is my little sister. She's actually one of the people I love most in life. So I'm so happy that she's going to be a part of What's Your Why. Do you know what your why is?
Nope.
Damn. Sit back, relax and enjoy.
I'm Kerryann. I'm 17. I'm 18 in July. I'm in 5th year. We've been off school for so much. It's been really hard. You're in school and say you're in a home ec and it's like, oh, you need to get this many hours sleep. But then you have a test on like everything we've done this year next week. But then you have to like try have like a balanced diet and try walk and try spend time with your family. You're leaving certs next year, so you should be studying for that as well. It's like they think that we have like the most time in the world when we have like a lot going on. It was hard on teachers, but I think like it was really hard on students as well. Adults these days don't really know how to deal with it because obviously time has changed with like teenagers and stuff like that.
What do you think people get wrong about you?
Oh, like she'll be grand. She's just in a bad mood.
When you hear, oh, she'll be grand, what do you actually want people to say?
It's not a bad mood. Like there's stuff going on. It's not because I have to go to school or because I have to wake up early. A million other things can be going on.
Tell me about the person that you are.
My characteristics and traits now are so different to what they were like a year ago. I would have been like so closed off. Even you know that like I would have been in my room. I still am in my room like 24/7. I try and talk more to like say like Brianna, my little sister, my dad, or you, or my friends and stuff like that. Like I would have been very closed off. I would have just dealt with the things myself. When Mom was sick, I would have dealt with most of that by myself because Brianna is really young and you were like living away, and I'm really bad at talking to people. I find it really hard to talk, but I feel like now I'm a bit of a more open book, like a bit, not a lot, but like I try.
What's changed?
I've like come to the realization that like if you don't talk, you like actually just blow, because like I've done it before. I try and maybe if I push it off it'll be fine, when it's not. Like it just makes it so much worse. If someone asks me, oh, why are you in such a bad mood, you money this, money that, it's not, oh yeah, well like I'm not really like feeling okay this week. It's like shut up and leave me alone. I've learned to like talk to people more and spend more time with the people that I value, especially like you and Brianna, my friends as well and stuff like that. Like Brianna as well, I feel like I would have been really closed off to her when she was like younger, but now me and Brianna are like she's like that. She doesn't leave me alone.
Tell me about your relationship with Brie.
Brianna, now that she's getting older, it's like looking like me when I was Brianna's age. She's so intelligent. Oh, she's so funny. She's so annoying sometimes, but she's so funny. I want Brianna to come to me the way I would have went to Mom, even for like the most stupid things, like, oh, I hate this teacher, like giving me a test. She came to me the other day and she was saying that, and I was like, oh, like that's the way I would have been with Mom. I try to be there as much for her as I can, trying to balance like stuff I have going on as well.
The person you want to be for Brianna, have you got people that you can go to for the same outlet?
I feel like a lot of similarities with you and Mom. If I was like to go to someone, like it would be you, because you ask the right questions. We're so the same. We're so like
I'm now the cool sister. Is that
not a cool girl? No.
I feel like since Mom died, like we've come together in a way that we didn't before. How have you been doing since Mom passed away? And obviously only answer what you're comfortable with.
Like Mom was sick for so long, but like it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like I didn't see it coming because Mom would have been in hospital like in and out all the time. When my dad told me like your mom is really sick, it was like, oh yeah, but she'll be fine. She's gonna get through it. Like she always gets through it. But then I remember I was brought into like a room and like one of the nurses came in and she was like, I don't think your mom is gonna make it. Like it was really hard because Mom would have been like the person that I would have went to for everything. Like she was like, I don't know, like talk like partners in crime, like literally everything. So when she passed away, it was like, oh, what am I going to do now? I don't know, like I had doubts. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to like last 2 weeks, never mind the rest of my life. Like I don't know, like I just couldn't see coming home and like Mom isn't there. Mom was in hospital a lot of the time anyway, so like Mom wouldn't have been at home. And then like during the weekends or like after school we would have went and seen her, so like it didn't feel real for the first, I don't know, like few weeks. And then it's like, oh, something happened in school, and you pick up your phone, because I would have texted Mom straight away for everything. Like the last text I sent Mom was, I found out what my musical is on today. Like, that's the last message that I sent her. So even stuff like that, small things, I think were the hardest for me. Like the texts and making coffees and bringing in an oxygen bottle and like stuff like that. Like, I used to complain about it so much, but I'd actually do anything to bring up an oxygen bottle again.
What's your favourite memory that you have with Mum?
Me and Mum love like bed, like sleep, anything got to do like lying in bed, like watching movies. Like, I would have been doing that since I was like a baby. Mum would have me watching like horror movies, EastEnders, like Coronation Street and all.
No wonder you love the drama now.
Yeah, she used to watch A Little House on the Prairie, hated it, but still used to watch it. She'd force me to watch something and then I'd look and she'd be asleep 2 minutes later.
What's something that you've learned from Mum's life that you want to carry into your own?
Mum would have been positive all this time. Mum got like so many calls for like a lung transplant, and if she didn't do it wasn't meant to be. There's going to be another 100%. She'd go to like mediums and stuff like that as hope. I have it like a tattoo for hope of my 11/11. Whenever me and Mum seen 11/11, like, oh, like them lungs are coming soon. The only thing that got me through when Mum passed away, it's like if Mum could stay positive for that amount of time, like I'm gonna have to do it as well.
What's something about grief that you think people don't understand?
When Mum passed away, it was like, I am never going to be happy again. I don't think I can see until like next week. I'm never going to be able to do anything again or be happy. Like, it's never going to get better. I just didn't see a reason to do anything that would ever make me happy again. Yeah. But so cliche, everyone said it to me and I didn't believe them. It gets better. You have bad days, but the good days outrun the bad days. It's good to have bad days as well, but not making yourself feel bad for like not having Mum here. Like, I know that Mum would kill me if I was sitting in my room crying all the time. I just think that like it gets better. It got better for me. Still hard, still really hard, but it gets better.
And what are you proudest of yourself for?
Like I said earlier, like I was so closed off. Talking to people and having conversations, it's just not my thing. Even now, like the idea of therapy and stuff like that, like it scares me, like talking to someone I don't know. But even talking to people I do know, you, my dad, like I still really struggle to talk to people, but I feel like I can talk to people a bit more, and if I have a problem, I know who to go to and who like my main priorities are in life and who I need to put my time into.
And who are some of the people now that add light to your life? I
don't know where I'd be without Brianna. I actually don't know. For a 9-year-old, she's so funny, especially with like her TikToks. The one-liners that just make you burst out laughing. Even if I'm in a bad mood, you can't not laugh. She's just so funny. My dad as well has been like, I know it's been really hard on him. I can be at pain sometimes, so I know that it's a lot to deal with for him. I have a dad as well, like I can text my dad if like I need things, and he's told me like, if you ever need anything to tell him. And I think me and my dad's relationship has developed a lot since my mum passed away. And then you, Abby, obviously. Valley's my boyfriend. I met Valley in February last year, just before the pandemic. Everything was still really raw. I would have talked to Valley like so much of the time, calling and texting and making sure we're both okay. My gran and papa, like I'm not around my gran and papa every day, but my gran and papa would call me like regularly to see how I'm doing and if I need anything. And like I catch up with my gran and like how everything is going, and my papa as well. And then like my family over here are really supportive as well, like Adam, Laura, and then in Scotland when I go over, even with like Erin and stuff, like it's as if I never left. And all of my Scottish family, they're like so supportive even though I'm not there all the time. It's so nice to like catch up with all of them.
What's a lesson that you want to take with you throughout the rest of your life to keep you going strong?
I think it's to never take people for granted. If you're annoyed, like don't hold grudges. Tell the people that you love, like you love them, because you never know what's going to happen like tomorrow or in the next 10 minutes. That's just a lesson that I've learned over the past, 2 years, especially.
What do you want to be remembered for?
When I was a bit younger, I felt like I had nobody, when really like I had so many people around me that would be like more than willing to help. But if anyone ever has a problem, Kerryann knows how to deal with things like that, and like Kerryann would be good to go to. I'd love if Brianna ever had a problem, or you, like anyone, just like, oh, like maybe I'll go to Kerryann.
I'm really proud of you and how far you've come just holding the fort. Oh my god, shit, I feel like I'm gonna cry.
Same.
Like I just think the way you look at Brie, like that's how I look at you. Oh my god, lol, why am I crying? But yeah, like well done. Lol, fuck my life. But I'm really proud of you. You just are the glue that holds so many people together, and like I'd be lost without you, and so with Brianna and your dad. Like you're so much more than a moody teenager. Like you're an amazing person who Mom was lucky to have, that I'm lucky to have, that we're all lucky to have. I have one more question for you. You could probably guess what it is. What's your why?
The things that I've been through, I've gone through all of them for a reason. Like I always say, like, oh, everything happens for a reason. I had to go through like a lot of things at a young age. I'd love to be like, if anyone ever needed like a mother figure or like someone to go to, because Mom taught me so many things. I don't know, like if anyone ever needed help, to pass on Mom's advice, because Mom would have been a mom to like everyone. All of my friends would have seen Mom as a mom. All of your friends probably would have seen Mom as a mom. Adam, Laura, like she was just so like welcome. I remember in the eulogy that you wrote from Mom, she was always welcoming under anyone's homes, and once you were in, like, you're not getting out. And I don't know, like, I'd love to be the type of person that Mom was to anyone that needs it.